Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the AT podcasting machine. And it's a good morning, and we want to say praise to God. Before I start this podcasting, today I have the boss of all bosses, Mr. Johnson, and he's here with me, and we're gonna talk about Donald Trump today. So, Mr. Johnson, my question is like, what's your vast knowledge about Donald Trump?
Well, Donald Trump first wanted to become president back in the year 2000, and he put forth his campaign under what was known then in the United States as the Reform Party, a very conservative group who were trying to gain power in the United States. Unfortunately, well, or fortunately, depending on your political belief system, they were a fringe party. So they weren't Democratic, they weren't Republican, and his numbers were not quite high. 2004, we have Trump trying again, gets more votes, has more support from industry and business. However, he's still not able to make the leap to presidency. Finally, we get him in power 2016. Mr. Trump becomes president of the United States, and it unleashes such divisiveness in the United States. Such divisiveness. Unbelievable. The divisive nature of that country now is so divided like I've never seen it before. Never seen it before, Mr. Ture.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Mr. Johnson. As Canadians here, we see a lot of discrimination, a lot of division in the states. Like people are pushed back. Everybody just have an opinion on themselves about race and everything that's going on over there. But Donald Trump become a president, like he does, and for the 4 years, he's been the president of the United States. But now they have an election over there, and Joe Biden won, and he's refusing to hand over power. So my question is, Johnson, what do you think about Donald Trump? Like mentally, all the influence. I know you have influence with Putin and the North Korea president Kim Jong Un, and what do you think is playing in Donald Trump's mind? Like why he don't want to hand over this presidency? Why he think there is cheating on the election?
Yeah, it's a great question, Mr. Ture. You know, when you look at Donald Trump's character, it's one of power and seeking power and retaining power. And when you know, have a democratic election where the presidency can come or go, and in Donald Trump's case, when it does go, this has affected this man in a very, very profound way. I believe, as you alluded to before, that Donald Trump saw his first 4 years in office of the presidency as being the starting point for a dynasty that he was trying to create. This man sees himself in the same light as Vladimir Putin of Russia. I think he was looking for dictatorial powers similar to what we see in Russia. And if you look at the evidence that's before us, Donald Trump keeping company with Vladimir Putin, keeping company with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. I mean, these are two guys that we all know are solid dictators, and I think Trump sees himself in the same league as those men.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is the thing. Trump, with all the confusion that he have in his brain, because I know one way or the other he did excellent in one part, and it goes bad in another one, and we know it sometimes it tells lies. But for Trump, he thinks the election is rigged. There's corruption going on in the states, and he thinks he won the election.
Yeah.
And he thinks that he is not supposed to hand over power. But the American people have spoken and saying like, Mr. Trump, here you start free to go. But for now, he's still denying it. Like I don't understand why he keep denying the fact that he lose the election.
Well, I can answer that, very quickly. He is a man who is egotistical, and he cannot believe that the people did not fall in line with their vote, that there was dissension, that there was people who questioned his policies and his way of being. He is so full of himself. He is so egotistical that he can't get past that. And now that he's lost the election, and I'm going to show you something with my hands, he's pointing fingers. He's pointing fingers and he's saying it was corruption. It was a falsified vote. It was fraudulent. But when you point a finger at somebody, there is 3 fingers pointing back at you. I'm going to repeat that and show all the viewers. When you point a finger at somebody, there's 3 coming back at you. So ultimately, the blame goes back to him. His policies, his conduct, the way he's treating people, the way he is inflaming the American population and trying to divide them. He's got a divide and conquer mentality. That's what he's trying to do.
Okay. So I have one more question for concerning Donald Trump. What do you, because I wasn't watching the news one time, this is actually about his wife and the foreign woman that he married, and it says that Christmas is not important. Who cares about Christmas when they're trying to fix the Christmas tree on the White House? So, but we see several times that the wife refused to hold his hands or they talk in public. You can tell he's all mad, like she looks mad sometimes. What do you think? Who's this lady? Like,
well, I think she's a decent woman, number one.
okay.
I think her morals, I think her ethics are far superior to his, and he's a lucky man to have her.
So you think this woman brings happiness to Trump?
I think she's a moderator for Donald Trump. I think she's a voice of reason for Donald Trump.
But what do you think about the treatment that Trump gives to her?
Well, I think Donald Trump, unfortunately, is a very sexist man. And he's old school in the way he treats women. He's had numerous affairs with all sorts of people. It's been verified. I mean, he's paid hush money to all women. It's been in the news. It's 100% true. The other thing with Donald Trump is that, you look at who he surrounds himself with. He surrounds himself with beautiful people.
Sure.
And he thinks it makes him look better. It pushes his image to a higher level by surrounding himself with these sort of folks. I think Melania Trump is not she's not a stupid woman. She's a very intelligent lady. And I think what's going to happen here now is, mark my words, divorce court is coming for the 2 of them. Divorce court is coming for the 2 of them, and she's going to walk away a very wealthy woman. That's my prediction.
So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to stop here for today, and it's the second time of this podcasting. And you heard what Mr. Johnson said, and we did message spread out there. We appreciate Mr. Johnson's time, and we're gonna say goodbye. I hope you got knowledge, you got educated by the message, and take care of yourself. Take the proper precaution. Govek is out there killing people. Be safe. Peace and love.